What if I told you that making $100 a day trading options isn't just possible, it's actually predictable when you know what you're doing? So now, before you roll your eyes and think, here we go, another trading guru promising easy money, let me share something with you. Over the past 5 years, I've helped hundreds of students reach this exact goal. Some started with just 2,000, others had 10,000. But they all had one thing in common. They all followed a specific process. And here's what's crazy. The students who hit $100 a day consistently weren't the ones trying to hit home runs or chase 500% gains. They were the ones who learned to hit singles and doubles day after day. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact framework my most successful students use to generate $100 and plus daily from options trading. I'm talking about the real process that actually works. And I'll even show you the math behind why this target makes perfect sense for building serious wealth. So stick around until the end because I am going to reveal the biggest mistake that keeps 90% of the traders from reaching this goal. So why $100 is the perfect target for most traders? One, you don't need $25,000 like day trading for stocks. With options, you can start targeting $100 a day with $2,500 account, a $5,000 or a $10,000 account. That's a 1 to 2% daily return, which is totally achievable, right? If you risk 2% per trade, you need 50% win rate to be profitable. So my students average anywhere between 70 to 75% win rate with proper training. The ones follow this, okay? So starting with 5,000 or 10,000, hitting $100 a day consistently, after 1 year, if you started with 10,000, that's $35,000 plus in your account. After 2 years, that's $60,000 in your account. So the key is consistency, not giant wins. So not all options strategies are created equal for consistent income. Why most beginners pick wrong strategies? They go for the flashy plays, weekly options, earnings bets. Those are gambling, not trading. Because, people see on Instagram, on YouTube, I made 50,000, I made 30,000, but you don't know how much that person was risking to make that. So the strategy that works for $100 a day, I'm gonna show you that, and I will walk you through exactly the setups that you need to pay attention to it, which has the high probability, lower stress, perfect for working professionals. I'll walk you through an exact trade that we recently took on a $2,500 account that we started it, which we are going to be tracking inside the group. And I'm going to show you exactly how this trade made us $247 just in 1 day in about 45 minutes of time. Okay, now let's talk about strategy. What are the things that you need to follow, the things that you want to watch before you take a trade? So this is an exact trade that I called out in the group. We took it, and this is based on all the rules that I'm going to go over right now. So the things that you want to mark is the key levels on your chart. So obviously you're going to have to go through like your daily, weekly, 4-hour, 1-hour, 30-minute, whatever time frame that you're using from the larger time frame. Make sure you mark those key levels. You want to stay as close to the price action as possible. Now, the next thing we want to watch is yesterday's high and low. Are we above it or are we below it? So that's another big thing, is what you want to pay attention to it, and you want to have it marked. Now, the second thing is you want to mark your pre-market high and pre-market lows. So the things that I want you to pay attention to it is when you are taking a trade, if you are below the pre-market low or you are below the yesterday's low, do not go long. You want to wait for it, let the market finish, and maybe you might not get a trade that day, and that's okay. But do not go long when we are below that. That usually means the trend for the day is to the downside. Now, if we are above the previous day high, we are above the pre-market high, now you have a clear rule that you will go long, but not go short on it, right? So that's exactly what we did. So if you look at it, we are above yesterday's high. We broke out of it. We are above yesterday's low, and we are above pre-market high as well. So once we took the trade on this, I gave what the TP was, what was the TP2 is going to be like. So that's where you want to scale up. So have a plan for it, exactly where my stop loss is. So every time you get into a trade, 3 questions you need to know on your chart. Why am I entering? How much I'm willing to lose? And where am I taking profit? You have to have a clear, defined plan once you know where you're getting in. So test back this strategy. You want to mark your previous day high, previous day low. You want to mark your pre-market high, pre-market low. Rule number 1, you go long. If we are above previous day high, we are above pre-market high. You go short if we are below pre-market low and we are below yesterday's low. Do not go long if you are below previous day low or previous or pre-market low. And same thing, don't go short if we are above yesterday's high and pre-market high. Wait for it, let the market give you the trend to be in your favor. Have those clear set of rules. If you follow those clear set of rules and the stock is moving from your exact level and you take the trade, it is so easy to make money in the market. And there will be days that you might not get a trade because we might be in between those levels, and that's okay. That's the exact strategy that you can apply. These are the rules that you can apply and make money. And we are actually doing it right now. We started with the $2,500 account. I'm actually applying all these rules in live, showing it in the group and sharing every single trade. Why am I taking, giving out the chart. We started with 2,500. We've already doubled that account. I think we are up almost about $3,800 on the account. So it is doable. So please test this, paper trade it, back test it, and you might not, again, be okay with not getting a trade every single day. Hey, real quick, if you're serious about reaching this $100 daily goal and want to learn alongside other motivated traders, check the first link in the description to learn about our gift community, where I personally mentor students through this exact process. But right now, let's dive into the math that makes this all possible. So this is what separates profitable traders from gamblers: the position sizing. Never risk more than 2 to 3% of your account per trade. Okay, so with $10,000 account, that's somewhere between 200 to 300, max I would say $500 per trade to make $100. You need 33 to 50% gains, and totally doable with options. Okay, the stop loss rules that you need to follow, which I follow as well when I'm trying to grow a small account. You want to cut your losses at 20 to 25%. So no exceptions. Unless you're following the rules of following your levels on the chart, then make sure you stick to that. Losses are part of the game, but managing them properly is all up to us. When and what you trade matters more than how much you think is like all the other blings go with it. Best market conditions for this strategy is I avoid earnings peaks and major news events. You want to look for steady trending markets. Those are our friends. You want to stay away from it if it's choppy, volatile markets. That's where beginners lose a lot of the money. And focus on the liquid options like Apple, SPY, QQQ, AMD, NVIDIA, Tesla. High volume equals easier entry and exit. Technical setups that I look for my trades are, I look for the setup that I walked you through it, and those are the things I am watching, especially the first half an hour to 1 hour. If that setup presents, I look for that A+ setup to jump into it. So usually I'm going to just re-go over it, is your pre-market high and lows, your previous days high and lows, your key levels that you want to make sure that you have marked from where the current price is trending at, right? What happened? So for example, let's say if Tesla's at $300, how did it behave last time it was at $300? Are we breaking above it? Are we breaking below it? And then you want to look for your options that actually have money in it. What kind of open interest is it? What kind of volume is it? What kind of delta and gamma is it? Which I'm going to go over in the next video as well. But those are the things that you want to pay attention to it and be ready for it. Have your charts ready for it. Mostly, I do my analysis on Sunday evening, and you can place your trades Monday, Tuesday, whenever possible, right? Just avoid the same day expirations. Avoid on Fridays trading the 0 DTD. That's where a lot of people lose a lot of money. Your mindset determines your income more than your strategy. So making $100 once is easy. Making it consistently is hard. It's not about the perfect trades. It's about the perfect process. So how you manage your emotions, because your worst enemy is revenge trading after a loss. I've seen traders blow up $10,000 account trying to get even, okay? So don't do that. If you take a loss, that's okay. That is part of the game. So here's my daily routine that I follow. You want to be at your desk early, not show up, right at 6:25. You want to have your morning market prep. Check what economic data is coming out, what kind of news is being released. Does that stock has earnings? What is happening? Is there a special event about the stock that is going to be in the news? So you want to make sure you are ready so you don't get caught in the trade while you're trying to take that trade first thing in the morning, because we have data that drops at 9:45 sometimes. Sometimes we have Fed speaking or we have Trump speaking. So knowing all that information will help you as well. And then you want to make sure, if the morning didn't give you a setup, to look for a setup in the last hour and a half. You will find trades during the day as well. Sometimes not the best setups happen right out of the gate. You can let the market do its thing, let the price build itself, and you can find that trade. That's exactly how we took that, the Tesla trade I just walked you through. We took it midday. We did not, take it right out of the gate at the opening. So it is okay to take the trades if your setup is presenting it for itself. Next, journal every trade. Wins and losses. Does not matter. Make sure you journal everything. Start small until the process becomes automatic. Tracking your win rate and celebrate hitting 60%. That's a lot more than you're getting anywhere else. Focus on the process, not on the daily P&L. Now, these are the common mistakes that kills the $100 a day goals. Avoid these and you are ahead of 90% of the traders. Mistake number 1, chasing home runs. Trying to turn $500 into $5,000 in one trade. Next is singles and doubles win the game. Mistake number 2, no risk management. Risking 10 to 20% per trade. One bad week wipes out months of gains. Mistake number 3, strategy hopping. Switching strategies after 2 to 3 losses. Please stick to one strategy. At least test for 3 months before you give up, before you go somewhere else, before you try a new thing, before you add anything to it, okay? Master one approach before adding anything. Trust me, the more simple, the better it is. And mistake number 4, going it alone. Trading is lonely. You would need community and guidance because bad habits are hard to break without the feedback. So, what it actually is, this is where you have to give it a time. Not because $100 seems small, you think it's going to come so quickly. You want to give at least 1 to 2 months of learning and paper trading. And then on the month 3, you want to start with small, real money trades and build from there. And month 5 is we're building consistency toward that $100 and plus. So this isn't just a 30-day transformation. This is something that if you want to build a long-term commitment and you want to be in this game for long-term, it is going to take time. If you practice, trust me, if you just use this simple method, you will be on your way to making $100 a day. It's not hard. It is very easy. What kind of a time commitment do you need? It's between 30 to 45 minutes daily for a market prep and management. And this works perfect for busy professionals as well. And plan on the weekends, right? We can all come up with excuses. I don't have time. I have 9 to 5. I have this. I have that. It all boils down to how badly do you want this? How badly do you want the financial freedom? So again, there you have it. The exact 4-pillar system for making $100 a day trading options. Right strategy, proper risk management, smart selection, and strong psychology. Now you have 2 choices. You can try to figure this out alone and lose thousands learning the hard way and maybe get there eventually. Or you can learn from someone who's already helped hundreds of students reach this exact goal. Everything I just shared is what we teach inside the gift community. Plus, you get the real-time guidance as you build this skill, because knowledge without guidance is dangerous when real money is on the line. So if you're serious about hitting $100 a day consistently, click that first link below to learn how to master the markets in just a few hours a week, okay? And if this video showed you what's possible with the right system, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Your next trading day could be just weeks away, but only if you take the action. Again, I will see you guys in next video. Thank you.